guys, this is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not date or time specific. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest as a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone. That's okay. But we are in the 12/12 portal. So there is this portal, 12/12 activations from 12/12 through the 21st. The 21st is solstice. It also happens to be the first day of your season. So we're closing out Sagittarius season this week, and Tuesday the 21st is the beginning of Capricorn season. Nice that it's well aligned with solstice and the closing out of this very powerful portal way. So I hope you're feeling the positive energy. 12/12 is all about clearing, detoxifying, cleansing, cutting cords, closing out, release, release, release. And we have the Gemini full moon in there, which is about the duality of light and dark, right? And how we kind of have to sort of work to our higher angels, work to our higher spiritual selves, ascend to that is what I'm trying to say. So very positive energy that may find its way into this reading. I think it did in your oracle, because from Starry Beginnings, you got card 23. Past life emotion lives in you. You are expressing more. It is releasing. And this card is basically saying that the time to shed the past for many lifetimes, not just this lifetime, is now. Out with the old lessons, out with the old karma, out with the old patterns, and in with the new. You're trying to ascend to a higher level of consciousness and vibration. And so you have to make way by clearing out everything that may have served you at one point but doesn't anymore. Okay, so you're ascending to new energies and new ways of being with this card. And then from Sacred Light Oracle, which is a really beautiful deck, you got card 16, 1 and 6 is 7, very spiritual alignment there. Golden Light Ray, I love this card. Love and laughter, receiving and giving gifts and passionate projects. But just look at her, she just looks like love. But the golden ray is also known as Christ consciousness. You may have heard it referenced that way, as it's the highest frequency available. It can also awaken Kundalini. It can accelerate your spiritual growth. So the ascended master associated with the golden ray is Lord, I want to say Maitreya, Maitreya. You can go Google that if you're interested. And what this ascended master does is disrupts dense and melancholic emotions, which is perfect, since that's what you were called to do here, is to kind of purge old past life emotions and release them. And this is the ascended master that supports that energy, and the way that he disrupts it is by bringing love and laughter to the surface. Perfect in time for the holidays. So seek the joy, the love, and the laughter, Capricorn. Nice message for you. Let's see what's going on in your connection. By the way, if you want more information, I mean, some of you like the astrology and such, others of you not so much, but if you really want more information in little tidbits, digestible bites, I do have a newsletter. There's a link below, and in it there are links to all the readings from the week, so in case you missed any, it's an easy access. But I also have a little portion on what's going on in the cosmos, and also a tarot card of the week, so check it out. The link's below. Just get on the list. Okay, here we go. If you're new to the channel, welcome. There you go. High vibration love, unconditional love of the Empress, Taurus, and Libra. She is Venus right there. So divine feminine energy. What is the challenge here is that there may be something on hold. The Hanged Man can be some measure of surrender. But it can also sort of indicate that you're a little bit in the matrix, that there are things that are the timing is not right for them to unfold. You need a broader perspective to look at the situation, perhaps with fresh eyes. So we'll take a look at that. Underneath, 4 of Cups. Yeah, this was in the morning musing, that some emotional distance. 2 of Swords in the past. What are you bringing that you've already learned into the present? Yeah, that the answers are within, some decision that may need to be made. Here's your Strength, the Magician. Perfect. So what crowns you here, Capricorn, is where you're going to get your strength to bring about your desired outcome. And the Magician is telling you, if you look at how he points, as above, so below, right? You've got everything you need, all the elements you need, and all the spiritual, how shall I say, support, right? Angels, ancestors, ascended masters, helping you manifest that which you desire. Perfect. Maybe some need to clear the air, some truth that needs to be spoken. Message from spirit, the energy that surrounds you, and your hopes and or fears is interesting with the star. Could be speaking about keeping, could be speaking to full healing. We're looking at the King of Cups. A message from spirit is about somebody that has captured your heart. It could be you, it could be them. King of Cups often struggles, though, to put their emotions to words, right? To put words to their emotions is what I should have said. So kind of like a man on an island here, this king is floating out there on that block of, some people say it's concrete, I say it's ice, right? They're just kind of adrift and afloat out there with their emotions, not feeling anchored or moored or comfortable. So it can speak to emotional availability. And the reason why I went into that detail is because the energy that surrounds you, you may be unaware of, is this Seven of Cups. Emotional overwhelm, confusion, mixed messages. And here you are with your hopes and fears with the star. There could be healing around that, or keeping hope alive that the universe has your back. And then the final card, which this is interesting because for those in the membership, the morning musing, if you recall, the anchor card was the 10 of Wands. So here it's coming out almost as if to say, that's where we're going to put all our attention, because the goal is to release, to offload all the emotions of the past and many past lives, and to give this one final release of anything holding you back, keeping you small, keeping you stuck. That was the whole message of the morning musing. So that's kind of perfect. Let's go ahead and take a look. The Empress and the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is Pisces. 10 of Wands again. Ooh. Okay, someone here may be dealing with third-party energy. There may be a karmic partner in the mix. Right? Because we've got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles sort of facing off here, and something needs to be offloaded. I'm seeing the Divine Feminine in this Hanged Man position, almost as if just giving over to it all. To me, the Hanged Man's coming through as surrender and being clarified with the 10 of Wands, and that's where we're headed, is offloading something that may be very stressful, burdensome, something that's been weighing you down. Queen of Wands can be empowerment, can be sort of feeling your mojo and wanting to move forward and wanting to sort of get out in front of anything that's been difficult and challenging. You know, now feeling the impetus to offload it. That's what I'm trying to get at here with the Queen and the 10 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles underneath can just be coming through for some of you as self-care. Nothing more than just anchoring yourself, focusing on your own life, very Capricornian. But it can also be a nod to a life partner, feminine archetype of a life partner. And so here I'm kind of looking at life partnership versus maybe karmic partnership. If that's true for you, then you're getting that confirmation. If it's not, then just stay with the first interpretation. 4 of Cups in the below. This is what's roaming around in your psyche, Capricorn. Yeah. Kind of feel like you are stuck and you are torn. You really do want this happiness. My gosh, this is so close to the morning reading I did. Yeah, you're torn here with that 2 of Pentacles. Things are up in the air. You don't know your next best step forward. There's a lot of emotional distance, and I feel like you're not happy about it. This is dissatisfaction, and yet you're still feeling stuck. Because the 2 of Pentacles doesn't move forward or backward. He kind of hops up and down in place and juggles realities on the ground. And then there's the 8 of Swords, overthinking things. She also doesn't take any forward steps. And underneath, your happiness has been like shanghaied, has been sort of, you know, suspended in midair, right? There we go. That's what's caught up. Very interesting. Let's look at the Two of Swords from the past. Yeah, you had a decision to make. Here you were, definitely empowered, very much on your own, independent. The Nine of Pentacles is a single person in the tarot, focusing on yourself. But also there's a question here with the Two of Swords. The question is, I need to get clarity on the situation because a decision needs to be made. It's a crossroads moment. Do I work on this connection, Two of Cups, or do I just fly solo? Do I just kind of bow out and do my own thing? So I feel like that's the energy from the past, was you were in the position where a decision needed to be made. How was this going to work out? Were you just going to do your own thing and focus on your own life, or were you going to work on the connection? And now we have the Magician. Manifesting a new beginning. Oof. Yeah, standing up for what you want here. I feel like there's a new beginning possible, and this is you kind of pushing back, saying, I know what I want. I want the happily ever after. I want to find a long and lasting love. The Ten of Cups is a completion, is a very satisfying outcome, very emotionally satisfying outcome. The Ace of Pentacles is commitment, is something rock solid you can count on, take to the bank almost. And I feel like this is you saying, yeah, I know what I want and I'm going for it. And nothing's going to get in my way. And you are being shown that you have everything you need to bring that about. So that's good. So in this case, the Seven of Wands isn't feeling resistant. It's feeling, if anything, a little bit more defensive, like pushing back. Nobody's going to put baby in a corner is what I kind of hear coming through. Don't put baby in a corner. One of the best lines ever in a movie. And now the Knight of Swords. Communication, speaking your truth to it. I'm feeling like you're going to kind of finally bring forth the truth that you may have been hiding, something you may have been hiding. This is your own energy, Capricorn, and I'm just feeling, I'm not feeling anything negative by it. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords underneath, that clarity, that sort of epiphany, like, yeah, now I know what I want, and I'm going to speak it into being. I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to let anybody else's decisions and choices impact my forward motion. So I'm feeling like the Seven of Wands morphs into the Knight of Swords, and off you go to speak something that maybe has been lurking in the shadows, that maybe you didn't feel comfortable, or your ego was, let's be honest about it. That's part of the biggest challenge of being souls having a human experience, is every now and then we have to meet our shadow and our ego. And we get that moment where we go, oh, I get it. Now I have to step out of the shadow and let this person know what I want, who I am, what I'm about, what I stand for, etc. And where my boundaries are, what I will not tolerate. So in this case, the Capricornian energy of the Devil is coming through just as part of your strength. It's not coming through in a dark way, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Spirit is kind of giving you a little bit of a forewarning, right? Trust but verify with that little Page of Swords. There may be something unexpected happening with this King of Cups. Underneath is the Justice card for some of you. If there is third-party energy, as I was saying, if there was a karmic partner, maybe the conversation is going to be about a karmic partner. The Devil can obviously indicate that as well. There could be divorce on the horizon for someone, or somebody coming in to surprise you with an announcement that they're now cut loose from another connection. Take the Justice card as it speaks to you. Sometimes it's just about restoring a sense of fairness and balance after a period where things have not been very fair at all. And I see that down here because that Four of Cups tells me you've been sort of pushed to the side. Maybe not with intent to harm, but just sort of like somebody else wasn't ready to take the step that they needed to take to be able to bring you into the fold of their life fully. And that could be what the Justice is about. I'm seeing the Tower as a surprise. Definitely keep your eyes open though. I'm not 100% sure of the nature of that surprise, but it would be coming from the King of Cups, and it could potentially provide you with some measure of fairness and balance. Well, now we've got a King of Swords. The King of Swords is sitting in all this confusion. King of Swords kind of has the energy of someone that can be aloof and distant. It does definitely feel like this Four of Cups energy, that this person has sort of withdrawn, or is just inaccessible on some level, not real communicative, but they're sitting there in all this emotional confusion. And there's so much that they have to learn. Page of Pentacles, anything that any kind of offer that they would make would be small, because they're kind of coming into the situation, into a situation that's new for them, is sort of how the Page of Pentacles is coming in. And I'm feeling like they're hiding these feelings. There's all this emotion, and yet you got Spock. Right? You're not dealing with the King of Cups. That's the one who holds your heart. But if this is the King of Cups, he's certainly not expressing himself, is he? And therefore, all this emotional overwhelm is building up in this person. They don't really know what to do with it. They're baby stepping it, and there's no communication, and possibly some hidden feelings here that run deeper than this person has ever clued you into. That could be part of the surprise as well. Is somebody could surprise you, this person could surprise you, letting you know how deep their feelings do run, despite all evidence to the contrary. Yeah, you are definitely keeping hope alive here. So in your hopes and or fears, your wish fulfilled, and your dream come true would be reconciliation, a triumphant homecoming. You understand that it's all part of the divine plan. So we have the wheel underneath. In other words, your unconscious awareness is that things are unfolding due to a divine plan, order and timing. So what you're wishing for, and what would be a wish fulfilled and a dream come true, is if that wheel was moving toward reconciliation, to a homecoming of the twin, of your soulmate. Very interesting. That Six of Wands is also victory. It's figure this, like you come back from battle, right? You come back from battle and you tell the king, look, we've got the wreath of peace. No blood was shed, no men were lost, our kingdoms made peace. That's the energy here. There's victory in that sort of triumphant homecoming, but there's also reconciliation being made, and I feel as if that's what you really are after. So why do we have the Ten of Wands? Wow, this is just like all the same cards from the morning, and feel like you're really ready. You're really ready to offload a lot of negative karma. And there's that Ten of Swords with the Six of Pentacles in between. And the Six of Pentacles is generosity of time, energy, resources, spirit. It is a card of reciprocity, someone that gives as well as they receive. I don't think you've had a very reciprocal connection here. You're trying to call in the end of a painful cycle. You kind of really feel it's not just a burden. It's not just weighing you down. It's tearing you apart because you're not getting anything. You're not, the investment. And I know that sounds like a harsh word, but Capricorn, if any sign of the zodiac, understands what I'm talking about. There is reciprocal energy in a relationship. And you can't keep bleeding yourself dry and not getting anything back over and over and over again. And that's what I see here. So there is this sort of investment of not just your heart, but of your energy. And if you're feeling drained and completely slayed here, then it is time to sort of offload all of that. And I do feel in this case that the ship's coming in. What you're trying to manifest is the end of something that has not been reciprocal. So imagine that Six of Pentacles in reverse, things not being in balance, somebody not being generous with you, not receiving anything back for the investment that you know, of your soul into this connection. That's what I see. But you're hoping for a reconciliation, so that's nice. But you're wanting, what you're calling in is an end to the things that are not fair, that are not balanced, that keep things very one-sided. So you may get a big surprise. We'll see. Let me tell you who showed up. We have Venus here, Taurus and Libra in the Empress. The Pisces is the Hanged Man. The Queen of Wands can be Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Pentacles can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Sun is Leo. We've got more Virgo in that Nine of Pentacles. More Virgo and Gemini. This is a card of Mercury, the Magician. Capricorn, you show up in your own reading. There's the Devil. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly with this King of Cups. Aries in the Tower. Libra in Justice. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in that King of Swords. I kind of feel it's the same person as the King of Cups, just that what's being hidden from you with this Pisces High Priestess is their true feelings, that they're kind of all over the place. They're like a little bit of a hot mess here with hidden feelings. They're keeping something from you about how they feel. Oh my gosh, the Star is Aquarius, the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. Lots of energies here. The link to the extended is below, and that is just as explosive of a reading as this one is. We're going to look at it from the point of view of this person, of the person that you're thinking of right now. How are they showing up in the reading? What's their present energy? How do they see the situation, or what do they think about what's going on? How do they feel about you? What are their intentions? It's a full reading. Also, there is more oracle as well as another message from Spirit for how to manage all the energies that come through. If you want to follow on, the link's below. Otherwise, take care, Capricorn, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye.